What's the worst thing a teacher has ever said to you? Here's mine. I was 21, just starting a new degree at a new school. During the first lesson, the teacher asked me what my dreams were. So I said, I'd love to be a chamber musician, maybe a recitalist, a soloist if that happens, but I don't want to play an orchestra. 20 minutes into my second or third lesson, I told my teacher that my arm was hurting. They asked where, why, how, all the typical questions. And so I shared my story, that the pain wasn't just from playing, but that it was the chronic kind. The kind that comes from surviving an abusive childhood. Then they ask, do you have any other interests outside of music? I said, no, this is my life, this is my love, this is my dream, this is my everything, and I have to make it. That's when they said, listen, there are only two soloists in America, Yo-Yo and Alyssa Weilerstein, and let's be realistic, a career like that isn't going to happen for you. And chamber music, do you know how difficult it is to pursue a string quartet, financially, physically, rehearsing 8 hours a day, every day, for years, hoping one day for a lucky break. So what will most likely happen is you'll circle around the block, and by the time you're 26 or 27, you'll come to your senses and realize that an orchestra job is the only realistic option. And even then, you'll probably spend another 2-3 years auditioning, facing rejection after rejection. I walked out of that lesson, and in 2 months, I left that school. And for years, I lived like an underdog on a mission to prove everyone wrong. I took out a loan and flew to Berlin. What was supposed to be a couple of trial lessons turned into me getting into Hans Eisler, then the Royal Academy of Music, Queen Elizabeth Music Chapel. I found mentors who not only taught me about the essence of music making, but about humanity through kindness, generosity, and love. Moved back to Toronto, did a fellowship here at the Royal Conservatory of Music, and just this year I recorded and released a debut album, and I am launching 2 businesses. But here's the funny thing. I've only recently realized that I no longer need or want to live my life to prove others wrong. I'm here to prove myself right, to fight for the 3-year-old Daniel. So to all the underdogs out there, the ones who feel unseen, unheard, undervalued, and stepped on, you have the power to create your own reality. And the best part is, everything you need is already within you. So go get